reverse single crochet stitch. What you need is a 5mm crochet hook, some yarn, and a swatch. Once you've got all of these materials, let's head over to the table and get started. See you soon! Alrighty, so I have a little poster here that I created for my helper when I moved back to the States. And this is just a really cool cross stitching pattern that I did a while back. And it's just my last name in Chinese. So to begin the border, we want to choose a corner. And it doesn't matter where exactly. You just remember that with the reverse single crochet, you will be working from right to left instead of left to right. So just grab your hook. I am using a 5mm hook and some yarn. Preferably contrasting yarn, or if you really want to, you can use the same color that you did your little swatch in. So just go ahead, grab your hook, and we are going to start by choosing a corner, which is right here. We're just going to yarn over and pull up a loop. Now just remember that a single crochet always starts with a chain 1. So just yarn over and chain 1. And because we are working backwards, we are not going to continue moving forward like that. We are going to continue moving backwards. And this is why it is often called the reverse single crochet or the crab stitch. So, to do our very first reverse single crochet, we want to take our hook, go into that corner, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. And that is basically just a regular single crochet. So I just pulled the camera in a little more just so that you guys can see the detail really up close. So to do this single reverse crochet stitch, we want to grab our hook and go backwards into this stitch right here. And that would be the first stitch of the row. So just go ahead and go back, pull up a loop, carefully yarn over, and pull through. And you just created a single crochet backwards. Let's go ahead and work another single reverse crochet. So just grab your hook, go into the next back stitch, which is right here, and pull up a loop. And as you can see, I am just working carefully over my tail so that it hides in the work. And I'm just going to yarn over and pull through. Let's do that one more time, just so that you can see it clearly. Let's see. So just grab your hook, go back into that next stitch, and pull up the loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. And once you've got the hang of this, it will go a little bit quicker, but since you are working backwards, it can be a little slow at first. And this is also going against the norm of what your muscle memory already knows. And we are just single crocheting backwards all the way until the end of the row. So go ahead and work all the way to the corner of your swatch, and I will show you what to do when you reach the corner. You can go nice and slow to make sure your border is nice and even. Alright, so we've reached our first corner, And then we will be working along the raw edge of your little swatch. So for corners, I like to do 2 little crab stitches right inside. And a crab stitch is just another name for the reverse single crochet, and that's just quicker to say. So go ahead and grab your hook, go into that corner stitch. Oops. And it might take a couple of tries because you are working backwards. And pull the loop. Just be careful that you are not accidentally slip stitching along the way, because I have found that a couple of times I have done that, so I needed to go back and redo that. So there's 1, and then there's 2. And we just went back into the same stitch and did our little crab stitch. So there we go. Now when we are working along the raw edge of a swatch, you will want to place a single crochet in each of these, and that is a reverse single crochet, and that is because single crochets only require 1 in each space or in the top of each row. So you can decide where to place these. I usually just place them in between each stitch, just because it's easier. Sometimes I will place them in the top if I feel there is a need, but most of the time I just place them in the little stitch in the space between each row. So just work carefully down your row, and then just place 2 little reverse single crochets in the corner. And then we will be working alongside the bottom of the little swatch. There's 2. And if you are having trouble finding those little spaces, you can just pull them apart and look closely at it, like what I'm doing right now. And you can tell, there it is, right there. And it does take a little longer to do it that way, but it makes sure that your row is nice and neat. So I'll meet you guys back at the next corner. Once again, we've reached another corner, so let's go ahead and place 2 little crab stitches right in here. So just carefully reach back, poke your little hook through. Oops, come on. And it does take a little bit trying to find that stitch. There we go. So there is 1. Go back in there again, into that same stitch. Draw out the loop. And there's your corner stitch. So just work along the rest of your little swatch in the same manner that we did for the other 2. And I will see you back at the end. Oops. Just take your time working through these stitches, as they can be a little tight, especially with the bottom row and with the side panels. Alrighty, so we are now back where we started, and we are just going to add 1 more single reverse crochet stitch right there. So just go ahead and complete that. You're just going to work it in there. Yarn over. There we go. And then we are going to slip stitch right into that very first cap stitch. And as you can see, I keep switching between the 2 because that is just what they're called. Come on. There we go. And as you can tell, it just took a little bit more time just because we were working backwards. So just yarn over, pull the loop. We're going to grab our scissors, snip off our yarn. There we go. And now because this little swatch already has a back on it, I am just going to take my yarn and weave it in through the top of the trap stitch, and it won't show through on this side. So there we go. That is how we do the reverse single crochet border. And as you can see, it gives a very nice, straight, and neat little border. And it's nice and simple, and it just takes a little bit of time to work it up. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I have an announcement to make. I am moving back to the US, so I may not be able to make videos for the rest of the summer. I am not sure when I will be able to upload any more new videos, any coming weeks or months, but I hope to continue this channel. But feel free to check out any other of the videos that I have already uploaded. I have enjoyed just teaching you guys new crochet techniques and teaching you how to do it left-handed. So thank you so much for following me and my channel, and I hope to upload a video soon. I am not sure when, but most likely after I have settled in the US after I move. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. So goodbye.